because this is what they came to see. These cars, these drivers on this track at the LA Coliseum. So the guys who will take you through the heat races and ultimately the Busch Light Championship Challenge. Let's head upstairs to Mike Joy. Mike?
Thanks, Chris, and hi, everybody. And here come the cars into the Coliseum, and we couldn't be more excited. These 25-lap heat races, they're only going to take 6 minutes, folks, so won't take long. Now, in practice, here's what we saw, and here's what we expect. A little bit of bump to make your presence known. A little bit of move out of my way, I'm coming through. And if that doesn't work, then a whole lot of get out of my way, because I'm here and I'm gone. Short race. Short tempers, Tony Stewart?
Oh, absolutely. It's got all the makings for a very exciting day. Like you said, short heat races, but this is for your starting spot and the top 4 lock into the main event. So you've got to get going right away. You can't sit and ride.
The thing I love about this racetrack that they've designed for these guys is the multiple grooves. There is multiple grooves. There's a regular groove that you're going to be around that racetrack for a lap time, and then there's also a protection mode. A guy can go down, dive bomb city, Tony, go down across these rumble strips and move baby out of the way.
All right, we're in a hurry because it's all going to happen fast. The Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum. We're going to race to qualify in next. NASCAR in Los Angeles for the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum here in downtown LA. You know, where I'm from, they only have 2 seasons. Racing season and waiting for racing season. The wait is over.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we've all been excited just to get back to the racetrack, see action again, and to come to an iconic venue like the LA Coliseum, to see this atmosphere, to see the fans, how excited they were coming in today. Super excited to see good racing.
And I think that's exactly what you're going to see. Tight quarters, quarter-mile racetrack right here, guys, and only 25-lap heat races. The time is now. These guys have to be ready. As soon as that rag falls, you've got guys, big-name drivers, champions of the sport, coming from the back of some of these heat races. I think you're going to see a lot of action right here.
There will be 9 cars in each heat, and here's the lineup for heat number 1. The first 4 cars to finish the 25-lap green flag distance will transfer into the main event. Everybody else goes to the last chance qualifier. We'll discuss that later.
Well, make no mistakes. The first 4 guys in this lineup right now are sitting there thinking they're comfortable. They're not.
You know the deal. Keep it pumped up. Everybody's on edge with these new cars, but they'll take a beating, and we'll be aggressive and see what you do. With baseball bats in hand.
Like what I heard right there, and that's a great point. New composite bodies on these race cars. All new race car, but nonetheless, new composite bodies. These things will take a beating, and I think that's exactly what they're going to get.
25 laps, 4 drivers to transfer into the main event. Perfect Southern California day. 75 degrees and sunny. The asphalt, 101 degrees. Brand new surface laid down here over the last 3 months. First time anybody's been on it was yesterday. Pace car pulls in. Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez on the front row. Preferred lane to the inside.
Absolutely, and it's going to be very interesting how Daniel Suarez does on that outside front row.
4 cars to qualify, 25 green flag laps. Green flag, we're underway.
Clear, all clear.
Suarez gets a good launch off the corner. Can he clear Ricky Stenhouse? He does. Stenhouse, little bit of contact there, but very quickly the front 5 go single file.
And that's an important start right there. To see that the guys on the outside aren't going to get hung out, can get a hole early, that's going to be key for these first couple rows.
You can already see Kyle Busch getting out to an early lead. He was very fast in practice. He starts on the pole of this 150-lap feature tonight. It's going to be on.
Ross Chastain in the number 1 has already gained 2 spots. Denny Hamlin to the inside of Stenhouse for 3rd.
And like I said, only 25-lap heat races. You got to go. You don't have time to wait around and see what happens. You got to make it happen.
4th is the transfer spot. That's where Stenhouse is in the 47. He's in a position to move on to the main event. Ryan Blaney right behind him, not so.
These front rear bumpers are already getting beat on. I love this. This is going to be what we're going to see all day. You've got a lot of The first two guys got a nice, comfortable spot, but the guys 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, they're all fighting for that number 4 spot.
Chastain trying it on the inside against Todd Gilliland. Nothing there.
And you said the inside, Mike. That's exactly where I was going with that. I said at the top of the show, multiple grooves. There's kind of a regular racetrack size, and then you see those rumble strips with the paint, and a lot of guys already looking for that line to get underneath somebody.
Not only the line, there's guys with all 4 wheels underneath the line. Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse in 3 and 4 that they're coming to right now. The last lap had all 4 tires below that white line.
You're riding with Denny Hamlin in 3rd place. Got a sizable gap in front of him to Daniel Suarez. There's his telemetry, lower left.
You can see those rumble strips right there. Dimples, Tony calls them. They're just little bitty things. And when we first came here and went for a track walk, Tony, everybody thought, man, I don't think we're going to be able to get on them. But
3rd place. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse.
Denny got under him a couple laps before, made a mistake. Ricky's back under him, back to P3.
Now that will move Hamlin back onto the bubble, the last qualified position. Here's another look at how that happened.
Got loose. He just got loose. The car rolled out from underneath of him getting in. Let Ricky get right underneath of him and take the spot.
But Stenhouse is not in a safe position. He's got 2 or 3 car lengths on Hamlin, and right behind him is Blaney. This is Chastain and rookie Todd Gilliland. Every position is important. Yes, the first 4 transfer, but the remaining positions, that's how they will line up in their last chance qualifier race. So every spot matters.
Yeah, you see it right there. Ryan Blaney catching the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. That's a transfer spot, boys, and that's crunch time. You do not want to miss this chance and being at LCQ, because who knows what's going to happen in those.
And that's the thing, from lap to lap, it's going to be audibles every lap, because you just do not know. If you've got somebody around you, you can't predict what's going to happen.
BJ McLeod has gone a lap down. All 9 cars still running. 4 advance to the main event.
I think it's so important what you just said. Obviously, 25-lap heat races, and you're already seeing lap traffic. Tonight, in a 150-lap feature, you're going to see that play a big role in who's going to win this race.
What is Kyle Busch learning right now? He's led this whole race.
I think Kyle's in a situation where he's got enough of a gap between him and Daniel to where he can move around a little bit. He can try running the left sides over that line a little further. He can stay up. He can see what makes his car drive better. And that's going to give him an advantage over the guys that are fighting for these transfer spots and fighting for their position.
And for me, he doesn't have to protect. That protect line is to keep that guy behind you, but it's going to be a slower lap time. He has the luxury of being out front in clean air. He can use all this racetrack and not worry about protecting.
3, 4, 5 have heated up.
Yeah,
Stenhouse, Hamlin have the spots. Blaney's got to go.
And I love what I saw right there. You saw a crossover move. That's exactly what it's talking about. And protecting, moving him out of the way, elbows up, baby. Blaney's coming through.
They didn't drive all the way to L.A. to make friends today.
Absolutely not. Don't have time to. Don't worry about it.
Hamlin has lost the handle on his car. He has dropped to 5th.
See a lot of wheel lock up in the left front of the 47 car Ricky Stenhouse.
5 laps to go.
And they're not getting away from Denny Hamlin, so Denny's not out of this yet. A lot can happen here before this heat race is over.
Denny wants to see Blaney get underneath Ricky and follow his lead, take that spot from Ricky.
3 cars battling, only 2 of them will advance directly to the main event.
The best thing that can happen for Denny is those 2 in front of him start racing each other. Ricky's locking the left front up, making things a little bit interesting right now.
I see Ricky in his mirror. He's worried about those guys dive bombing. He's trying to get in the corner harder. He's having trouble with that left front tire. And you know, if you flat spot the left front tire, it only gets worse.
Now Blaney makes the pass. It moves him up 4 positions in the starting order tonight.
Here he goes.
Bump and run.
Denny better be there for the taking.
White flag, 1 to go. Stenhouse, good launch off turn 2.
Holding strong.
Checker flag there.
But Blaney is there. Kyle Busch has won it. Suarez is 2nd, 3rd to Stenhouse, 4th to Blaney.
I am a race fan today. I can't take this.
Yes, we are.
That's what I wanted to see. Man, that was awesome.
So that is heat 1 of 4. 36 cars are here. 4 advanced.